Welcome everybody. We are going to be having our first GLEC matchup of Rocket League. We got a new roster change here. We are going to be seeing two of the same players. We are going to be seeing Stocks, Cade, and now Gold Zone is going to be starting for AQ. Today's match, we're going to be going up against Muskingum. Last time we played them in GLEC, we swept them 3-0. Aquinas currently standing in GLEC standings at a 7-2 record. All of the games from last semester carry over to this semester, so we're not starting everything completely over again. Still going in as one of the top seeded teams. Still great plays here.
Right, Muskingum is currently third in GLEC right now. The only two teams they've lost to are both Northwood and Aquinas, so definitely a tough matchup. Aquinas can't come out too slow. Muskingum found their footing back in GLEC.
And looking at the time, 8:59, early morning. Surprising to see quite a few people in chat right now. I would assume family and friends of the players here. Thank you for coming into the stream, supporting them. They will play their best knowing that they got your support, and we are hopefully going to see some absolute crazy nutty plays today. And these guys have been training hard, like inside the lab, outside the lab, practicing. They definitely have a lot of chemistry adding Gold Zone into here. High school esports player. Yeah, definitely get your name out there, get in some contact with with the college coaches, wherever you would like to go. Always looking for people to play. And it looks like we're starting to get people into the game here.
And here we go on the kickoff, starting off GLEC 2020. Now Cade is going to race after it, can't find it though. He's going to float up now. Spray is going to get a big clear downfield.
Yeah, with it being an early morning, and this is probably the first competitive, as in tournament-wise, game these guys have played. They haven't scrimmed this morning. Sure, they've been grinding around in ranked. They're definitely going to take a game or two to warm up and start connecting with everything. And we're going to see a shot sneak all the way into the right from Stocks there.
Stocks just races in, finds it, puts it on the opposite side. Not too much speed on it, but luckily he places it away from both the defenders, and he finds the back of the net, and Aquinas goes up 1-0.
Right, it was definitely looking like they were trying to pass off the backboard there, and Banks was there to get it clear, but did not get the touch he wanted to get on it, sending it right to Stocks.
Now Stocks is going to take it up to the ceiling, comes down.
He's going to be playing it out midfield for Cade. They're going to try to read this off the backboard, see if they can get a double touch, and Gold Zone real close to that.
Naz is going to win the 50. Touch towards midfield, but Gold Zone wins it. Going to send it off the backboard. Now Stocks racing in. Soft touch again, but this one's off the post, and Naz clears it out.
Gold Zone had the state of mind to look for that bump. That bump completely opened up the net, and they needed to finish the goal there.
Stocks had a great demo, but unfortunately for Aquinas, nobody was right there. But Cade is going to get a soft tap, but nothing comes of it. Banks goes out. Stocks with another shot soft off the post. Naz gets a clear out. Takes the pressure off.
And Stocks just staying upfield, keeping the pressure on. These guys have already, well, they're in the neutral third right now. They're trying to keep the pressure up. We had gone over some statistics of our gameplay, and when we are on the offense 55% or more, we have won, I believe, 80% of our games. And every single game that we have outshot our opponents, we have won. So as long as we keep the offensive pressure up, we are going to definitely secure that dub.
Cade gonna get a big boomer downfield off the back wall, but Banks is able to get a good touch off of it. Clears it back out. Stocks
playing real smart there, knowing to stay back in the defensive third. One of the things the team always talks about with each other is, should our third man be pushed up a little bit closer to keep the offensive pressure? Should we play him back to be a little bit more defensive? And you just got to know who you're playing against. If they have the capability, like Muskingum here, to get big booming clears off the backboard, you're definitely going to want your third man back.
Gold Zone gets the miss, but Stocks is going to be there, and he clears it out to the corner.
Yeah, just swept away just in time there.
Stocks doing what he can with zero boost. Now Spray's going to clear it off to the wall, but Cade gets a good touch off of it. Right. Sends it down, but Banks again.
And even with 0 boost, you are still of use to your team. If you make the offensive opponents do something with the ball that makes it easier for you to read and challenge, that is going to be so much more beneficial for you and your teammates.
Now Muskingum going back on the offensive. Stocks, though, he's going to send it out opposite corner. Banks racing after it. Doesn't find it, though, but it's now Stocks. Cade going to race in, and just a perfect redirect from Cade, finding the net.
Yeah, we call those bottom left skis. Cade going all the way up, fast enough to turn his car all the way down, or all the way around, hitting the ball with the nose of his car, ensuring a lot of power onto that shot. Not shooting it too soft where they would have had enough time to save it.
Stocks going to race up the wall. Going to race back down to get it. Cade coming in.
Spray, he's going to be sending the ball completely over net. Muskingum not going to be able to capitalize on that. And their back passing definitely need to clear that away, and Banks sends it out to the corner.
It's going to go out to the middle. Now Cade's going to go in for the shot, but Naz is there with a good stop. Back into the corner. Now Stocks shooting it back towards the net, but Spray, he's going to be there.
Yeah, that shot could have had a little bit better of placement, but AQ not too concerned right now. They got 2 goals. They got their security. Only a minute 30 left. They just got to play it pretty chill. You know, stay on defense, maybe get some more offensive plays, ensure the game 1 win here.
Aquinas is taking good challenges here and winning most of them. Now Cade, or the gold zone, my bad, over to Stocks, but nothing was there. Now Spray, but Stocks is going to be there. Sends it off the wall, going to go after it himself. Shoots it towards the net. Spray is just going to redirect it into the net, and Stocks puts Aquinas up 3-0.
Yeah, Stocks definitely saw the defender there, but he knew he had him be, like, in a 1 situation. You know this guy is not going to be able to get the power to put it into the crossbar or even the backboard. So, yeah, AQ just doing absolutely everything right here. They are making the calculations in their brain. They are seeing the ball, seeing the opponents, and they're going like, boop, 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 boop. Yeah, that's going to be a goal.
A gold zone with a boomer. And
that
Banks.
is just in!
Banks whiffs on that save, and Gold Zone now finds the net. Aquinas up 4-0 with a minute left.
Banks incredibly close there in Gold Zone, shooting it behind him. Like, now that is placement. Had he shot it any farther to the right, Banks would have definitely had the boost to go forward and save that ball. But putting it behind him just completely threw him off guard, put him out of position.
Spray now, but Stock's going to be there off the side wall. Racing in is Cade. He's going to take the shots just high now. Anybody going to be there? No. Spray's going to get it out.
Yeah, I'm not sure if a backboard pass there or a shot would have been better. Sometimes it is better to play off the backboard instead of taking a shot if you know it's going to be saved. But if you're going to be passing off the backboard like that, you have to ensure your second man is going to be there to clean it up.
Now Cade's racing after it. It's going to go off the back wall over towards Banks. Banks racing to get boost. Now clears it out. Spray's just going to tap it down for Banks, but Cade is going to be there.
Incredible passing play. If Banks had a little bit more power, could have definitely snuck past the last defender, and that would have been the first goal for Muskingum there. It was going to be a pass out to Naz in Gold Zone, but both players reading each other's missed touch and just whiffing. And with the 0 seconds left, Muskingum could be carrying some momentum into the second game here. They know AQ can be scored on. Let's see what they repeat, but you know, we're going to be AQ biased. We're going to hope to see, I'm pretty sure this is a best of 3.
Yep, best of 3.
So yeah, we hope to see a 2-game sweep on Muskingum here.
Right, and like Benzing was saying with the shots earlier, look at the shots there from Aquinas, 12 of them in that first game, compared to only 3 for Muskingum. Definitely having the offensive pressure and finding the net with it.
Right, there has not been a single game Aquinas has played where they had outshot the opponent and lost. But I mean, when you think about it, it kind of makes sense. If you're making shots, some of those shots are going to be goals. So it just opens up more potential for goals, more offensive pressure. And for you to get a goal and have it not really be considered a shot within the scoreboard, it needs to be a long shot. So clearing something all the way from your back line into their net, not that often at this level of play. And so as we see the guys taking some time getting into game 2 here, we see Quinn joining the game. Not sure if that's going to be Muskingum's spectator, potentially swapping out for a sub. But with that, the time is going to be up on game 1, and we are going to have to start game 2 right here. Hopefully seeing AQ sweep Muskingum, and a great welcome back to the GLEC series. Okay, so Quinn is their coach. Just getting news on that. So, coaches don't play. We're not going to be seeing Quinn in here. So I would assume we're both getting a little bit of motivational talks from both teams' coaches to everybody. And hopefully the momentum is more of favor on Aquinas here.
Right, we'll see what happens with Muskingum getting that 0-second goal to end game 1, but here in game 2...
Kickoff is definitely going to be won by Muskingum, but Stocks reading it.
Oh my gosh!
Just reading them, dunking them like Oreos into milk!
Takes it up off the wall, just air dribbles it the entire way in the dunk on Banks, puts it in the net.
Yeah, Muskingum was completely asking for that when they saw Stocks flying behind the ball.
Stocks now going to race somebody's bump by Naz.
They got it in the corner. Cade, he's going to be the one to take the ball away here. Hopefully passing it left as he saw Gold Zone to his, or passing it right as he saw Gold Zone to his right. Now it's going to be a back pass to Gold Zone, blocked by Spray.
Cade's going to race up for it. Turns into a shot, but that might have been wide, but Banks is there no matter what to put it away. Now Gold Zone going to go after it.
Muskingum not really having anyone there to secure the clear that Banks had on the field, and now it's going to be Gold Zone booming it all the way down to Naz. Stocks, he could have gone up, tried to get it around him. Wouldn't have been a shot, but would have continued the passing plays there.
Now Cade going to soft tap it off the wall, but Spray's going to be there. Sends it to the other side. Gold Zone going to send it up back off the wall. Opposite side, Stocks. Puts it into the corner. Now Spray. Can't really find the touch, though. Cade's going to be there. Back up on the wall. Stocks racing up after it. Naz. Back over for Cade.
Now Cade's going to be playing it out the corner. He almost got challenged by Spray there. Could have passed it out left to Stocks, but Gold Zone shooting it top shelf, just blocked by Spray.
Gold Zone.
He's going to have a little bit of a soft touch there. Cade's going to have to race it to beat Naz, and now Stocks. They're going to be clearing it downfield. It's a one-man race, and Cade is going to get it past Banks.
Stocks with just a little tap over Cade, doing what he could. Beats him, puts it in the net, and the Saints go up 2-0.
If you ever read an interview of one of our AQ Rocket League players, they all have something in common when they say, what is the strength of our team? And it is definitely their speed. And that was a perfect example right there. Cade just beating Banks to the 1v1 challenge. Didn't give him any time at all. Stocks, he's not going to be able to get a hook shot on this ball, so he's going to have to try to pass it off the backboard.
Now Gold Zone with just a little flow up, but Naz is there and Spray off the side wall. Cade going to go up after it.
Saw Gold Zone. Gold Zone did not decide to turn on it, so they're going to be staying upfield here, Cade and Stocks. And as they play back, it's actually going to be a clear for Muskingum, but not contested by anyone, so Cade gets the free clear himself.
Picks up the boost as well. Now Stocks can't find it in time, but Cade's going to be there. Spray's going to redirect it into the corner. Gold Zone coming up off the wall. Nobody's there, and Banks is going to clear it out.
And even though AQ does have the offensive pressure here, knowing the guys, they are making way too many backboard passes than they want. A lot of these are, their intention is to be shots, not necessarily passes off backboards, but, you know, these guys play well with adrenaline. They don't see too much of a threat here.
Gold Zone. I didn't really pay too much attention to that because I just thought it was a setup, but Gold Zone with just a little pap, as Johnny Boy would call that. 40-mile-per-hour ball into the net.
Yeah, Gold Zone called left. He sent it left, and they knew it was going to result in a goal here. Muskingum only scoring one goal against AQ in this whole 8 minutes of play. If they want to see Game 3, they need to step something up here. They need to make some changes, potentially get some demos on AQ, make some more passing plays. I'm not sure what Muskingum needs to do, but it seems like AQ is a brick wall here that they cannot break through.
Now it's off to the corner. Stocks is up.
He's going to be playing it down on the corner of the ceiling. Oh, it's a best of 5. Okay.
Now.
So, so Muskingum is going to see a Game 3. My bad there. Had incorrect information.
And that was my bad. I think earlier I misheard what he had said. So anyway, now Spray is going to send it off the back wall. Nobody can find it, and it just softly goes off. Banks is going to come in, and he finds the net.
Banks finally chipping away at the deficit that AQ has started on their on the goal here. So just 2 more of those, and we could potentially see overtime here in Game 2.
Here we go on the kickoff. Aquinas still has their insurance. Cade's going to send it. Spray's just going to go around it, take it up on the wall.
Yeah, wanted to take his time, but completely out of position there. Didn't have anything to do with the ball, and that's just going to leave it open for Cade to boom it off the backboard and send it top right. Spray, quick reactions, getting the save there.
Now Naz going to clear it out, but Cade's going to be there to keep it in. Banks backflipping into it. Stocks going to set it up. Spray can't touch it, but nobody was there for Aquinas. Stocks with a good demo on Naz. Golden with the shot, can't find it. Now Cade doesn't get it.
That demo relieved the pressure of a potential clear, keeping AQ on the offense here.
Goldzone now with the demo. Cade with a shot just a little wide off the post, floating up. Nobody's there. Spray's going to get this out.
Demos have also been an incredible strong suit for AQ. Another one of the statistics, I think it's the games where if we get more demos than we are demoed, those are often results in wins. Not sure the exact win rate for when we have more demos, but it's definitely something, if you pay attention in the games and you just look for demos, easy to see that they are a huge part of AQ game plans.
Now with 5 seconds, it's not going to happen for Muskingum. Aquinas is going to take Game 2.
Right, an absolute impossibility for Muskingum to take Game 2 here, but AQ wants to take 1 for the road. So does Muskingum. We're going to see what happens, but it's going to hit the ground here, and we are going to be going to Game 3, potentially getting the full-on sweep for Muskingum.
Another game with high shots for Aquinas, 9 that game. Still just keeping the offensive pressure.
So yeah, just again, pay attention to those shots. Those shots equal potentials, but man, so many of them were so close to the crossbar in the post, they could have just easily been goals. This could have been potentially a 7-goal game for AQ. They just need to step up the accuracy. These guys are starting to warm up, and I think Game 3 here, we're going to see a lot more high-octane performance from all teams here, as Muskingum knows this is their last life within this series. They need to get a win here, or it's going to be their second loss to AQ.
It's out off the wall. Cade coming after it, but Naz is going to be there. It's going to go in front of the net, but Stocks with a good save keeps it away from the shot.
Yeah, already off the bat, Muskingum looking like they've definitely picked up on the offensive pressure here. AQ just staying on defense, finding it very hard to get it clear and keep it in Muskingum's half. Now we are finally seeing them on offense here. Both teams defensively playing at their best right now.
Naz going to send it in the corner. Goldzone waiting for it. Spray's going to take it up. Stock's going to push it back down.
Yeah, Spray had no one there to cover any of the options had he been challenged, or even if he had the opportunity to pass. AQ just completely suffocating him on the wall there.
Okay, with a back pass towards Stocks. He's going to send it to the other wall. Now Goldzone going to off the corner. Stocks racing in. He finds the net. I'm not sure what happened there for the Muskingum defense.
Muskingum just looked really out of position here. They should have seen the pass play to Goldzone and known it would have been a wall read. Both Naz and Banks playing outside of their box. You need to keep one man on the far post there, or even near post. You gotta always keep someone on your defensive line if you're on defense. I mean, otherwise you're just gonna leave a completely open goal for Stocks to take advantage of.
Banks into the corner. Goldzone takes it back.
That's going to be a booming clear all the way out to left field.
Whiffs for Muskingum. Now Cade, but Spray, he's going to race in and find it.
Cade would have had to thread the needle there. He had defenders running from both sides of the net. would have had to sink it right in the middle for none of them to be able to get a touch on it.
Naz looking for Banks, but Banks can't get there. It's into the corner now. Stocks gonna pass it out front. Naz is there though.
It's going to be Cade. He's going to be playing it off the sidewall, looking for one more touch, and Stocks not being able to go up for it. Taylor, he's going to be getting a challenge here.
Now Stocks again. Just a soft float up, gold zone. Looking for the redirect.
A little bit of hesitation from Stocks, but I do not blame him. He was incredibly low on boost there. He's just staying upfield to maintain the pressure, maintain the intimidation that AQ has when they're on offense here.
Naz is going to win the challenge. Cade, easy save. Stays on the ground with it. Can't get the flip. Spray gets it up.
Right, that's one thing I've noticed from switching to the Dominus hitbox back to the Octane. Getting flicks on people like that, not as easy. And that was a fast pinch around the corner, but Muskingum, fast reflexes, got up on the back wall and was able to defend that one shot. And Naz just sweating, jumping up for this ball. He's got to be low on boost now.
Spray gets it out a little bit, but Naz keeps it in. Gold Zone couldn't find the touch, and it just softly floats towards the goal. Now it's over towards Cade. Cade's going to send it up towards mid, up for Stocks. Going up, he's going to go after his own shot.
He's going to look for the flipper set. Didn't have the boost and completely navigate under the ball. And if he did, not too sure he would have had the angle on it, but definitely would have kept the offensive pressure on.
Gold Zone had a good redirect out towards the wall. Now Cade. Stocks gets bumped.
He's going to be playing it to himself. Is anyone going to be there? Yeah, Spray's going to play it all the way to the right, sticking with the ball. Zero boost. Does get a second touch on it.
Gold Zone's able to flick it over Banks. Now
Stocks
clears. Stocks clears the net with the demo, and Gold Zone gets the easy goal.
I would love to believe that Stocks just had this intuition, like, I know what defenders are going to be there. Because we were on his car cam, and it looked like he had ball cam turned on and didn't even see a defender, and he just got a lucky demo there. But with that, opens up security for AQ to take a goal here from Muskingum. And with that, just barely slips right past the goal.
Now Stocks.
Yeah, Muskingum, they're realizing, yeah, these demos are actually starting to work out for Aquinas. We need to start picking up on the demo games too, guys.
Gold Zone can't touch it. Now Naz off the sidewalk, doesn't get his own touch. Cade's going to clear it out. Spray sending it back. Pinch off the corner, floats up. Stocks is going to be there.
Spray wanting to take a pinch off the wall as they realize Aquinas is playing a lot faster than them, making decisions so quick that they just need to keep the ball at a very fast pace, very fast momentum, or else we're going to get, or else they are going to get scored on. 1 minute left. Muskingum has to answer back 3 goals.
Aquinas finding the net again. Going up 3-0. Looking as if they're going to go for the sweep against Muskingum.
And at this point in the game, Muskingum should not lose hope. It is doable to come back, and if they drop their spirits at all, it is going to drop their speed, it is going to drop their aggression, and you know what? They should not give up until the clock hits 0. This is still a great game. It should be played out. Always a learning experience. Cade going to take a 50 there. He's incredibly thick. Does not let the ball get past him.
Now Gold Zone wins the challenge. Goes up. Cade coming after, but Spray's going to beat him to it. He's going to race back.
Yeah, Gold Zone staying upfield. Definitely wanted to pass out from Cade, but Cade, no power, no room, or anything to get it to him. And that is going to be a long shot from Stocks. 3 seconds left. Now is when I was talking about. When it's an absolute impossibility for a comeback. You cannot score 4 goals in 3 seconds. That is going to be a 3-0 sweep from Aquinas. We've done it to Muskingum once, and we have done it 2 times. Man, just letting the ball drop there. GG's indeed.
Aquinas defeats Muskingum for the 2nd time this year. They're going to move to 8-1. Aquinas will move to 8-1 in GLEC, and Muskingum will fall to 7-3.
Right. We did not stream any of the CRL games. We did have a few series wins in there, But we didn't make it to CRL, so for us to be playing in GLEC and NACE again, it is a great first game to have when it is a first game win. Definitely GG's indeed.
All right, and we don't have NACE starting up just yet, so I think the next stream we're going to have will be our next GLEC matchup next Saturday. So we'll see you then, but until then, we do have Overwatch today. I believe both Overwatch and League of Legends will be streaming. So if you're free, come and check them out, support the team. Until then, we'll see you guys.
All right, have a good one.